Python 0 to hero.
Alex is a
This is going to be a documentation of my Python progress because I really don't know anything. I've done some tutorials on Udemy, and honestly it's gotten me nowhere. I got some code behind me. It's really ultimately just copy and paste. I just don't know anything. If you told me to remake this, the blog module, if you told me to remake it, I couldn't do that at all. Wouldn't know what to do, wouldn't know where to start. So I decided I wanted to create a web series of what it takes to go from knowing practically nothing in code to a good coder near the end. And a little bit about me is I'm a mechanical engineering student. I'm a sophomore, and I don't have any coding background. So a lot of people aren't gonna relate to me, but zero coding background. Don't know anything, but I want to learn. I'm driven to learn. So we'll see where it gets me. Ultimately, where we're gonna start is an official Python tutorial, which can be found in Get Started, start with the beginner's guide, and scroll down to learning and go to online documentation, and you can find the official Python tutorial, which was recommended by Tech Lead. And I'm gonna take this approach because I used Udemy, which is pretty much like Coursera, and I tried learning Python, and I honestly did not really learn anything. It was just watching someone code and then copying pasting it into PyCharm. I didn't learn anything. If you asked me to recreate what they created, I didn't know anything. I created the calculator app. Don't really know what to do. If you told me to do it again, and I did not grasp any of the concepts. So I figured I'm gonna start with the Python tutorial and actually learn what each of these things mean. So instead of going through a Udemy course where it's kind of just randomly thrown at you, you learn some fundamentals here and there. Instead, I'm gonna break it down from zero and start at 1 and work my way all the way down to the last thing. In the second phase is the project phase. This phase will complement the official tutorial, because by now I need to really start learning by doing. I'm gonna be reading the official tutorial, but am I gonna be doing all the coding? Am I gonna be able to understand how to apply it? So this is when the project phase comes in. It's very critical. So this means completing little projects with an emphasis of not just copying and pasting code, but I need to solve issues, like think like a coder, and increase my skills. This also means maybe more tutorials as I go and revisiting the official Python tutorial. I'm going to document everything. We're not really necessarily looking for pretty code, but we're looking for code that will get the job done, because right now we're starting like as an artist. An artist is not going to become a Da Vinci at the very beginning. We got to work our way up. It's not going to be pretty, but we got to start somewhere. So the first part that comes to mind, I've done some research on what projects I want to do, is sending emails with Python. This one seems interesting to me because you can basically have Python and make it so you can send like reminder emails, and this will actually become useful for me because I need reminder emails for certain homework assignments and just little things. And I figured it won't be too much. This is a basic beginner project, but it's something that I can apply and something that I would want to do. The second one is more just because it piques my interest. This is something that I don't really necessarily know too much, but it's about encryption, and I find it very interesting because it's just like, okay, well, I can take my password and have it have it hashed. I guess that's what it says in the thing, hash password. So that'll be interesting when we learn more about that, and I'm kind of excited for that. That's more just for an interesting, and maybe see if that can lead me to something that I'd want to learn more about. And then the third one is going to be a Discord bot. So I'm going to be creating a Discord to build like a community of people who want to learn code, and it's for beginners like me who didn't necessarily not even involved in the computer science world, but just want to become learners. And honestly, I might want to go that route, but I don't know if I really want to take my time and get a computer science degree. So maybe even later on in this Python 0 to hero, we might have to do an open source computer science degree where we just learn what we need to learn, and learn via Google, via the internet, not through some university we're gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars and waste too much time. We're gonna learn useful things. So I'm gonna create a Discord bot, and this will be available soon. This is when I get to that level, and creating this bot will take a lot of skills because I kind of reviewed it. It's a little more difficult, but if you create it, when I create it, it's gonna be a little more difficult, but this will really test my skills, and it's gonna be really fun because I use Discord a lot with my friends, and I use a lot of my with a lot of the other students in my classes. And if I can like, hey, let me add my bot in and create some new features that you don't see in other bots, or just learn it myself, I think that'll be really fun. It'll really be an application of my skills, and this will really be a test of what I've learned so far. To wrap it up, phase 1, which is the official Python tutorial, and that's where I will learn the fundamental concepts to be able to code. And then phase 2 will be the project. This will be very important because this is where I'll be able to test my skills, see what I know, go back to the official tutorial guide, and keep learning, and apply these skills to be able to become a coder and further advance in coding. So right now I'm a complete zero, don't really know about much of anything. So hopefully by the end of this series, I'll be able to be a hero coder or even a rock star coder. And maybe one day I'll become a full stack coder as a mechanical engineer. That'll be cool. We'll see what my future holds. But to keep up on my content, subscribe, leave a like, and comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think of this. Tell me what you want me to add in the videos. Tell me what you think I should learn. Tell me how you're gonna learn. Thank you, and that's it.
Go. Move slow and live it fast. I'ma go and get the cash. Wanna talk about what's awesome, but you don't know me. This is all they know, no gas. Foreign thing, I do the dash. They walk up like, hey, what's awesome? Can I hit that weed? You can go and sound trash. I'ma go and get it bad. Like I really give a fuck about what you think about me.